Hi, everybody. My name is Matt Haynes. I'm an audiobook narrator, and I'm on a mission to acquaint myself with 52 accents by April 17th, 2016. We go to accent number 22, Ugandan. Now, I know I promised West African on my last video, but I found myself settling in Uganda, so there it is. In this video, what I'm going to do is share with you 5 of the highlights from my start with this accent, and then apply those to my favorite practice technique, which is to recite song lyrics that I know using the changes between Middle American and the accent, using those changes, applying them to the song lyrics. I highly recommend this technique. So we're going to do that during this video, but first. All right, highlight number 1 from the journey so far. The instruction that I've received in David Alan Stern's Acting with an Accent series, which I highly recommend, by the way, has the idea that you're playing with the sound shooting forward from the lips and back, forward and back, forward and back. Now, I'm not sure that you'd necessarily want to be doing the accent like this constantly, but it makes, for me anyway, a great warm-up technique. So instead of the lyrics from the song that we're going to do, they were hiding behind hay bales, which is standard American. It would be, they were hiding behind hay bales. Again, you don't necessarily want to do it as exaggeratedly as I did it, but a good warm-up. Number 2, the A sound, the long A and the short E, it becomes the short E. So instead of hay bales, it becomes hay bales. Number 3, the short U, becomes something closer to an O sound. So instead of I was just getting up, it becomes I was just getting up. Number 4, vowel plus R tends to turn to vowel plus a much more open ah sound. So instead of burned my credit card for fuel, it becomes burned my credit card for fuel. And number 5, this is something where I really could actually use help in the comments section, because what I'm hearing is differences in emphasis on the word in the Ugandan accent, sometimes similar to the way we would do it in Middle American, which is to tend to emphasize the second to last syllable. So, for example, we would say contraption, but I've also heard footage where it's contraption. On the other hand, there are other words in the Ugandan accent that I've heard where it's very similar to American, Middle American. So where I would say created, I've likewise heard created. So when is it dun dun dun, and when is it dun dun dun? That's what I could use help with. What I'm going to do is just use my ear and give this my best shot, because we are going to hit the studio and I'm going to give this a whirl to Neil Young's Thrasher.
They were hiding behind hay bales. They were planting in the full moon. They'd given all they had for something new. But the light of day was on them. They could see them thrashers coming, and the water shone like diamonds in the dew. And I was just getting up, hit the road before it's light, trying to catch an hour on the sun. When I saw them thrashers rolling by, looking more than 2 lanes wide, I was feeling like my day had just begun. Where the eagle glides ascending, there's an ancient river bending down the timeless gorge of changes where sleeplessness awaits. I searched out my companions who were lost in crystal canyons when the aimless blade of science slashed the pearly gates. Was then I knew I had enough, burned my credit card for fuel. Headed out to where the pavement turns to sand, with a one-way ticket to the land of truth and a suitcase in my hand. How I had lost, my friends, I still don't understand. They had the best selection. They were poisoned with protection. There was nothing that they needed, nothing left to find. They were lost in rock formations, or became park bench mutations. In the sidewalks and in the stations, they were waiting. So I got bored and left them there. They were just dead weight to me. Better down the road without that load. Brings back the time I was 8 or 9. I was watching my mother's TV. It was that great Grand Canyon rescue episode. Where the vulture glides descending on an asphalt highway bending through libraries and museums, galaxies and stars, down the windy halls of friendship to the rows clipped by the bullwhip, the hotel of lost companions waits with heated pool and bar. But me, I'm not stopping there. Got my own row left to hoe. Just another line in the field of time. When the Thrasher comes, I'll be stuck in the sun like the dinosaurs and shrines. But I'll know the time has come to give what's mine.
Lyrics for Thrasher are by the great Neil Young, and the music was provided by the very versatile and generous Kevin MacLeod. Please stay tuned for accent number 23 next week, which is going to be, I just had this lesson handy, so I figured I'd try it, upper class Massachusetts, Kennedy-esque, and we're going to do that one to Stevie Wonder's Higher Ground. Now, comment below. You never know. Ask for a song, ask for an accent. They may pop out on the other side because I've got plenty of these to go. And, I kind of missed the obvious in the last 21 videos, which is comment on the accent. Do you think you got an insight or some clips that would help round it out even more? Go for it. And everybody, rock on.